Can I see your flask? I don't even use flasks anymore, to be honest. I need to get the unique one.
Of course.
Hey, Rosa, how you going? How do you craft a good waypoint? What do you mean by a waypoint? How do you craft a good map? I'll show you. I'll just show you after this. Sorry about the dings. Might stop a few of them. At least turn them down, actually. Hopefully the dings are 30% volume now. Alright, map. So what I do is grab the normally a normal tier 15. I'll do this in like, I'll do like 20 at a time, but I'll just show you one. So I'll alch it, and I'll go to, and I'll get these gilts. Got a few left. I'll use distilled gilts, which give pack size, the 24% increased pack size, and put delirium on the map. And then I'll Val Orb it. In this case, I went to a tier 16, so I'll save this for later. But I've also got a bunch of tier 15s. Actually, I do need to do a crafting session. Okay, I'll do the whole. I have to do that right now. Do that. Let's do that. I actually ran out of maps just then, so that's good. Let's buy 100. I gotta craft a bunch, so I'll do them all at once. I save 16 for when I have something like this. So I have the +1 and the +1 on it. So if I have a ritual and 2 pluses, I'll do it. Or an Iron Citadel, do that as well. No worries, man. Glad you're enjoying the videos. I got a banger video coming out soon on this character. Like, yeah, I think you're all gonna really like it. I've spent like 2 days just grinding, and I'm almost ready to show everyone how strong this build can be. So I look forward to that. It's gonna be good. It'll be a short stream today. I'll probably only do 2 hours. I did say to everyone I'd be on, so I thought I would come on for a little bit. Hey, Thruster. Merry Christmas Eve to you as well. Hey Risks, how you going, man? Some of them be done. Must have put them in the wrong tab. Hate them. Glad you're liking the build, man. All right. That'll last me for a little while. Let's go do this Iron Citadel because I'll show you how insane the damage is. And then I gotta buy another Dream Fragments. I've almost got enough Divines. I like how there's Ritual on the Iron Citadel, that's hilarious. I want to hit this one. Oh fuck. Just do this one, then we'll do the Iron Citadel. Missing one amulet to change. What, to this build? You going the 4 mana? You haven't seen a Citadel? I think this is my 5th, but I haven't really seen any for a few days because I'm not really traveling away. I'm just kind of doing Ritual. Been stuck in Ritual for the last 2 days, making as much Divines as I can. I've got a ton of gear upgrades that I've done though, so there's a couple of pieces and this is going to go over 9,000 next hour. I got 35% move speed boots now, and I have 37.5. I feel so fast. Done a ton of rituals and you haven't got any? Have you got the nodes, man? Because you need to have the nodes on the tree to get the Audience of the King. You don't need it, but it increases the odds by a lot. Nah, not yet, man. I'm gonna do the build in the next couple of days. I've just been gearing the character to make the video. I'm almost there though. I've got a couple of pieces to get. I'm about to do a big swap tonight, and then I've got like one more piece to get, but the problem is it's over Christmas, so I might have to take a little bit of a break, like a day, and then I'll try to get it done either Thursday or Friday. But I want to showcase the full potential, so I need to actually gear the character up. But it's almost there. It's very close. Yeah, I've gotten 3 kings today. I've gotten 5 kings and 2 witlings, or 6 kings and 2 witlings in the last 2 days. I've been playing pretty much non-stop. Rituals are, yeah. Rituals are awesome. Dream fragments and 90 divines for another one. Yeah, I mean irradiated and corrupted. So yeah, if I get those two, I'll use the 16s on it. I might just start using the 16s soon anyway. You don't get enough to sustain them, so I haven't really been too bothered about it. Just been running whatever. 14s, 15s, 16s, I don't really care. I still haven't seen a skill gem. Yeah, different emotions do different things. The guilt ones are what I use for pack size. I'm doing a completely different build, doing the mana version, so you had to swap out a few pieces. But I'll be doing an updated guide soon, so you'll see. Is ritual plus pack size best way to get divine? Well, yeah, because you can get the audience of the kings and sell those, and the whittling omens. They're a really good way to make money. But you need to make sure you've done all the nodes, which is unfortunate because you need to spend 25 divines to actually do that in the first place. If you don't have a lot of currency, just do breach. Breach is good for the starting of the making currency. Let's do the Iron Citadel, tier 15. I haven't done this on this build yet. Cool. Acceleration strong. My favorite. Now we zoom in. This is gaming. Eight divine. Close. What is the currency rarity at? It's about 90 or something now. It's dropped quite a bit. But I've got a plan to get it up a bit later. I've got to transition some gear, and you'll see. You'll see soon. Gambling, probably rings. You can get lucky and hit a dream fragments, and you can craft some decent ones. Just decent rares anyway, just for doing it. I'll do the ritual. before I go in there. Have I missed 2 rituals?
I need more time.
That's so dumb. I've missed 2. Kind of annoying that it rolled on this map, to be honest. When I get a kink, then I'm going to be happy and I'll stop complaining. They're both here, of course. +1. Don't know how many pluses you can get on the. Alright, let's go to the boss. Yeah, you can use all the chance to get it. I'm pretty sure you can get it from gambling gold. And you can get them from rituals as well. Had a guy in the stream get one yesterday, or not yesterday, a couple of days ago.
I can't do that yet.
Alright, let's see how hard a delirious. Yeah, it is, but it's super expensive to get the survivability. Anyway, let's see how this goes.
You cannot stop us. We will take the power that we deserve.
I think not, Mad Wolf.
That was 6 million damage. Oh, that's dead. It's safe to say I do a bit of damage, guys. Yeah, Conduit's getting nerfed though.
There is power in the conflict. I can feel it.
I'm gonna make a separate max roll for it, don't worry, man. I'll keep them completely separate, and I'll explain to people the cost of going through this is very difficult. So you need to focus on the other one first if you want to. Maybe you can eventually transition, but it's going to cost a lot.
Hey.
Much of these, really? They've gone down a lot. Oh yeah, it's definitely worth it, but you're going to have like 200 divines. I've got, in about 10 minutes, you're going to see me go over 9,000 mana. I've almost got the gear I need to do it.
Go on. Go.
The difference is this build can do everything. It can clear fast, it can do bosses, and it's tanky. And they're going to nerf Lightning Conduit as soon as they get back holiday. So I don't think they'll nerf this. I wouldn't commit 200 divines to a build that's going to get nerfed.
Victory is mine.
Yeah, it increases all stats, including resistances.
Yes.
Actually closing in on level 97. High chance to discover citadels. Oh, maybe, I don't know. I've just been staying in my little ritual bubble, not really worrying about anything else, just making as much currency as I can. Made probably 100 divines today. Nice. Crafting a couple of things, getting a few rituals drops, selling some old gear. I got some good deals on the gear that I bought as well. Really good deals, actually. I reckon that bugged out again. I've had the doors bug out on this map a lot. Probably would kill me, but I don't need it. I might use it on the bosses though. I'm gonna kill Arbiter on this character. Like, the whole point is to insta kill it. And I might use Mana Tempest for that, but I might not. I don't think I need to, but we'll see. And obviously the flask means it redoes your mana for you, so you can do it that way. But I definitely don't need it. The damage is insane. Yeah, I saw that. I saw Drummer in stream today. That was hilarious. And his tweet to GGG. That was so funny. six stitch. I can't wait for the banhammers. It's going to be so funny. If my build gets hit, it won't be funny, but I think I'm lower down the pecking order on builds getting nerfed. Well, the reason is, to make a lot of the other OP builds, you don't have to do much effort. You just need to have like 100 divines and just go for it. Whereas this build is a lot of min-maxing to get the power that I'm getting it from. So, I feel like I'm a little bit more oriented and justified. If I get nerfed, I'll be a little bit unhappy, because the gear requirements for this are insane to be as strong. Gear and tech, it's a combination of both. Keep huffing that copium. Oh, I am. Don't worry. Do you not think it's going to get nerfed? They won't nerf Archmage because half the player base is playing it, and if they nerf it, like half the player base will quit, so they're just going to lose money. So they won't do that. They only need to nerf things that actually break the game.
Didn't break a sweat.
I hope Archmage gets a 80% nerf. Like, I think that'll balance it. And then I hope they just nerf the shit out of everything else. Like, break it. Like, don't even let it work. That's what I'm hoping for. Have a look at these crazy boots I bought today. Absolute madness. You don't want to know the price. Told Hooks and he said you can't keep getting away with it. But I can, and I will.
Speak. Of course.
No, I don't actually. I'm actually dropping rarity on a lot of stuff. You know, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to get 10k mana, and then I'm going to use the rarity shield. And it will drop me down to about 8k. So for mapping, I'll have 8k, but I'll have 300% rarity. And then for bossing, I'll have over 10k mana. So that's what I'm doing. I try to stay ahead of the curve, but it didn't help that I went on a friggin' 6-day holiday. That would have been, I would have been 6 days ahead of where I am now if I didn't have to come on that holiday, but it was an important holiday. Yeah, I'm hoping they nerf rarity. Blam's just on the they're not going to nerf anything train, which is fine. But I think they're going to nerf a lot when they come back, because there's, I don't know, I feel like everyone's been in disarray the last 4 days. Well, I got engaged to my girlfriend, so I didn't have much of a choice, but it wasn't really fun leaving third in the world on ladder to do it. But obviously it was worth it. And I don't think I would have been able to win, because it seems like Tides of Time and the other guy are just absolute god gamers. But it would have been nice. I think I would have been able to stay in the top 10 for it. But in saying that, I probably wouldn't have released the build guide, and I probably wouldn't have got this build cooking if I was in a race. So probably a blessing in disguise, to be honest. Oh, Graham, you don't even know. I was in JB Hi-Fi, which is like a computer shop in Australia, in the other side of the country, thinking of buying a gaming laptop. So I was very addicted. Well, you're gonna keep following the build. Make sure you have a lot of currency ready for the transition into this version. What kind of jewels should I buy for Spark? Probably spell damage, cast speed, and then you can just mix and match the last two. You can do mana regen, you can do energy shield, you can do faster recharge. 20 div's fine. You can do it on 20 div. I mean, you might not be able to do it if too many people are doing the build, but there's kind of two versions for the build. There's the build that a lot of people are going to be able to do, and then there's like the end game variant that not many people are going to be able to do because the gating is literally unique jewels. And insanely min-maxed gear. So there'll be two versions. There'll be people that can sit on like 7 and 8k mana, and there's going to be people that can go to 11, 12k mana. That's going to be the two differences. I reckon you can do the 8k mana version pretty fine on like what I'm doing now on 200. I might buy one in stream today, Blam. So you might see it. There's actually like 3 though. Yeah, I have a ton of it. I have a 50% shock times 2. I get those on jewels as well. Mine are basically spell damage, cast speed, and shock magnitude. Is this better than using Everlasting Gaze? A lot of people aren't convinced, but I think it is. I think it's considerably better. But it's a lot more investment. By the way, for my YouTube watchers, I'm actually streaming on Twitch as well, so if you prefer to use that platform, I'll just link it in the chat and you can go over there. And if you are over there, if you could please drop a follow, that'd be excellent, so I can get the affiliate stuff going. I think we need 2 more days of streams, and then I can start enabling all that stuff. Did you race every past season? Not really, I don't really... So, I think the top players in Po 1 are just incredible. Like Ben, IMX, all those guys. They're just so good. Like I'm not even near their level. I'm not even close to being near that. So I never found racing that appealing because I knew I wouldn't be in with a chance. But I did play like early beta Po 1, and those fun little like 5-10 hour races were good. I enjoyed that. I'm not really a racer per se. I just had a build that no one really was using at the start, and I got ahead because I was playing 20 hours a day. My favorite part of the game is creating builds and min-maxing the builds. Like similar to what Connor does, that's what I love doing. Bam, you want to hear some tech that I'm thinking? I haven't tested it, but I'm going to test it soon. What do we think about 2 dream fragments, guys? 2 dream fragments. Do you reckon that will break a few things if I start doing that? Sounds cringe. Well, I'm buying another one in a sec because I need to upgrade my corrupted one, and I'm curious to see the mana and damage. I could also get the Mirror of Calandra, but they're going for 140 divines. Mirror the Dream Frags. Because I'm thinking, you know, like another 40% mana. You lose 50% cast speed, though, and you lose flat mana. Yeah, I think we've got different goals though, Glam. Like, I'm to the point where I probably need about 100 divines to finish the build, and then I don't need any more currency, so rarity is not really a thing that I'm worrying about. Also, rarity doesn't really matter too much for ritual anyway. I just want to complete the build to its best power version, so I'm only getting rarity if I don't need the slot. And there's better power you can get than rarity. Founder's Touch doesn't work with Ingenuity. That's what I was curious about. I was thinking about that before. Does it really not work with it? I was wondering how they ordered it, whether they actually, the ring copied the ring. Sorry, the Calendar's Touch copied the ring and then the Ingenuity belt kicked off. I was thinking that it might not work. That's fine, I'll just get 2 Dream Fragments. MP confirmed? Yeah, okay, cool. Good to know. I won't get a Calendar's Touch then. Yeah, it is, but man, hear me out. Corrupted Dream Fragments. So I was thinking corrupted Dream Fragments and Calendar's Touch rather than getting 2 of the same corruption. Are you sponsored by Genevu? Is that someone who's really rich in the game or something? I just like thinking about these things. I'm not saying I'm going to be able to afford it. I'll keep grinding until I get demotivated. If things are at my price range. Oh, the TFT owner. Okay, fair enough. No, I'm not sponsored by him. I've turned my dings down a bit. You're welcome. Exactly, Glam. Why do you need more rarity if you're already done? You need to min-max a build. That's what you need to do. You need to swap. Do it. Do it. Do it before the prices go up. Did they nerf the drop rate? I've gotten 3 today. Well, I don't think so. Well, you could have no Temporalis and have 300 divines. That is an option. You really think it's going to stay at 300 divines? I hardly doubt it. That's going to drop like a sack of potatoes. Guaranteed. Yeah, you can link me in game, Plato, if you want. I'm squishy with 2 wires. Yeah, you gotta watch the Jungron price gouge, see if it's starting to drop, and you need to sell straight away. What am I doing? You know what's been really hard? Sitting on all these divines and not being able to buy anything because I need to get the dream fragments to upgrade my other dream fragments. It's been really tricky. I want to buy stuff, and I'm like, but then I have to grind another friggin' 20 divines. So I've been saving, but once I get my dream fragment swap, I'll be able to sell my other one and have 70 divines, whatever, to work with, and then buy all the unique jewels that I want. What's my ritual atlas? The one that gives more audience of the kings in the top right. The 4 rituals, and then the one that's just right. I don't remember what it does, but that's it. You have 0 divines, but 10 live search. Why do you do it to yourself? When I'm poor, I just deactivate them. Alright, wand. Pretty decent. Could have some more cast speed though. Not cast speed, mana. Could have more mana. But it's not bad. I like the helmet. Focus. I mean, obviously you get a +2 on that. And yeah, obviously you're balancing the mana and energy shield. So a bit more mana and energy shield. Be good. But that gear's pretty good. But I can cast speed on that ring. Both rings are lacking cast speed. You need to get cast speed on here. I would drop the mana regen or the rarity cast speed. Gloves need more ES. Chest piece is okay. Need to get ingenuity. And lightning rod. Anoint. But other than that, it's pretty good. Really? Didn't hit any of those. That's just frustrating. Back to Rich. Why do dream fragments keep going up in price? Down. +3 all spell is better than +3 proj. Yep. That failed. Huh. Managed to fail. I did it. Or maybe I didn't clear it properly. Yeah, it gives. I mean, it doesn't really matter. It's literally like conductivity level 3. Plus. I don't know, whatever. 5 res. Doesn't really matter. I wouldn't prioritize it. I would use either. For sure. I don't have Dream Fragments. How can I solve freeze? You grab this node over here, Icebreaker. Will I do a boss? I'll do the Breach boss if you want today. After I get my upgrades. I'll see my DPS, do a DPS check. I'm gonna guess it's around 6 million. Without Mana Tempest. I've got a couple of really nice pieces to add in. Probably going to get me somewhere between 9 and 9.5k mana. And then I've got a couple of ideas to get over 10k. But yeah, it's finally coming together after a lot of grinding and a lot of finding gear. I can't wait for people in the comments to complain about my gear level, and then in my head I know it's like, I sniped those boots for 15 divines. I sniped those gloves for 10 divines, and everyone thinks I like mirror-worthy gear. It does help that I'm looking for gear that people aren't quite looking for, though. Everyone's so stuck up on rarity at the moment. Yeah, I'm using it, Demon. It's a massive ring and it's at the top. You failed a sin. How did you fail a sin? You've got a pretty strong build, don't you? It's this one, Demon. Right here. Massive ring. You want to get low elemental resist on it, though. I bought this for about 20 divines, but it hits this over here, pure power, lightning quick, drenched. Saves a lot of points, which we use to get movement speed. 20 div for a low resist. Squishy with 2 Ys, Akmal. In game, just whisper me. Yeah, well, there you go. You can't do it in mana only version. No, you have to have a drink fragrance. That's what gates the build, unfortunately. And that's what everyone's going to be really annoyed about, but I don't really care. Freeze charms can do it, but then you're going to be really prone to stun. But that's probably a solution. But to be honest, if you can't afford a drink fragrance to do the build, I wouldn't go the mana version because you're going to be sitting there on 4.5k mana, struggling with the game. Bam! I've done my due diligence with my first guide. I've helped, beginner to mid-tier players get a start on the game. And at the end of the day, I'm not here to cater for necessarily everyone. I can't, because I know if I do that, I'll feel like I'm not playing the game for the game anymore. I'm playing to create content, which is not what I want to do. I want to play the game how I want to play it, and if people like watching it, then that's cool. I'll help people, like if people ask questions in chat, and I'll try my best to make the video to a point where I make people aware that this is a very expensive build. But I can't not make the build because, newer players can't play it. It's just not going to be fun for me. But I know there'll be a lot of people that like top of 10% of player base that will really enjoy watching the build and maybe attempting it themselves. And this is the most fun I've had in the game so far, making this build. So if I'm having fun with it, I'm sure other people will as well. What am I doing? I'm done. Really? Plus 6 mana? Cheapest drain fragments is 93 divines. Oh, I hit a +5 today. Sold it for 10 divines. Very nice. And these electricity essences are they're like 2 to 1 exalt. Same. Running low. Look at this. Other way around, but still pretty crazy. Yeah, pretty crazy. I haven't got a level 20 drop. I think it's in the... I've heard you can get it in 81s from rares and uniques, but I thought it was 82s. I haven't seen one though. I haven't got one. I just bought it. Got one from Simulacrum? Fair enough. Christmas in 50 minutes for me, guys. What's everyone's plans for today if you do celebrate? Or if you don't celebrate, what's your plan as well? I'm having my parents round in the morning. We open some presents, just us three, and I'm going to make them breakfast. I'm going to cook some spicy chorizo on toast for them and make them some coffees. And then that's my partner's going to be at her family's house in the morning, and then we're all meeting up, my family and her family, for Christmas dinner. Yeah, I am from Australia. And I'm going to drink a lot of alcohol. The Australian way. And it's actually not too hot tomorrow. It's like 25 degrees. Is a rarity. Normally it's like 40 degrees Celsius around Christmas for us. But I'm still going to go in the pool and just drink ciders. I might do a stream tomorrow. We'll see how much I drink. I don't need to, guess, that's why. I can't be bothered shoehorning it in. And if something can just be shoved into the build and kill a boss in one shot, it's going to get nerfed. And I'm min-maxing a build to the point where I don't really want it to get nerfed and lose hundreds of divines. It's just the way I like to play. But if people want to use that in one-shot bosses, that's fine. I'm just not going to do it. How much mana does my shield give me? Close to 2,000, I'd say. We'll have to get a 651 eventually. It's going to cost a lot. What ES mana and spark tooltip do you recommend for easy clearing breach boss first time? It's a good question, actually. I don't know. 50k spark on tooltip? The first one's pretty easy, right? Yeah, 25k is enough. Yeah, I didn't think it was too high.
Victory is mine.
Do you have the Amulet, Everlasting Gaze Spirit?
Garuka
Sorry, Svante, I'm talking to people on Twitch. So there's two chats that I'm reading. If you would prefer to use Twitch, you can go over there if you would like. But I'm reading both chats. Yeah, so Spirit, if you have the Everlasting Gaze Amulet, it converts the energy shield after. So it takes 30% of your mana and puts it into your energy shield. And that's how you have it in there. No worries, man. I don't even know why I'm clearing that. My brain just turns off sometimes when I'm mapping. I have been doing this for like 50 hours now, though. You know what I'm worried about, Glam? Going back to Po 1 and not having WASD. I don't know if I could do it. They better add it in, but then it might not play the same way. I don't know. I'm a bit concerned. I thought about it today. It's just so nice. I played a lot of Hades, so that's why I probably didn't mind the transition, where I have a lot of mates that just can't stand it, and they just use the same as Po 1. I'd hope so. I'd hope so. It's gonna feel so weird playing Po 1 again after this. Yeah, I literally started with it, and after 5 minutes, I was like, this is incredible, and I have to use it. I've done the map. Oops. Gonna regal this. Gold res. Boom. Fire damage. Just do what everyone does and list it for a divine, which it won't go for. Oh, never mind. There's no way that goes for it. I know, just did. Oh, do I have enough splinters now? Oh, I do. Training fragments for 92 divines. I even have that. Be close. $91. Nearly there. Price. I don't know how this thing is worth that much, by the way. Maybe I put it in wrong. I found a pretty decent one. What level? 96, almost 97. I'll be making a build guide soon, man. There's no point sharing a build. There's too many facets, and I'm not just gonna sit here and go through it for an hour. I need to actually get it to a level where I'm happy to make a video on it. It's close though. It's really close. So just got a couple more pieces to get. Remember, for the 2 hours I do in stream, I'm doing like 18 out of stream a day, trying to farm the gear. Yeah, wouldn't it be funny if I just didn't stream ever again and didn't release a video ever again, Glam? How would that make you feel? After all we've been through the last day. I'm a Quinn watcher. It was today for sure. Yeah. Oh, it's so good. Why has Dream Fragments gone up in price? Yesterday it was like 85. Talking about it. He wasn't even doing it. He just spoke about it. Massive ring realty. It hits pure power, lightning quick, and eldritch will. Saves you a lot of points.
A rare treasure.
Does this happen to anyone else where the rituals just don't work? It's happened twice to me today. Is something wrong? Is a monster spawn like under the map and you can't hit it? Can't do anything about it, right? Yeah, okay. Not just me. Yeah, it's so annoying. Like, it's weird how some still work, and you just gotta hope you have enough.
Sun, take you.
I'm really curious to see what happens with two Dream Fragments on, in terms of the amount and the DPS. We get so much mana percentage that it might just not be worth. Flat on the rings are really strong. But I'm really interested. Oh, that is actually quite good. 25 divines. I don't have 25 divines to spend. I'll show you what it was, guys, because one of you might want to buy it. It was a Megalomaniac with Adrenaline Rush, which has 4% increased move speed if you've killed recently, and it also had Suffusion, which makes you immune to chill. That's 25 divines, and we have a Dream Fragment, so you're just getting the 4% move speed on kill, which is nice. Not quite what we're looking for. Well, you're getting like 42% from the shield, well, up to 45, and then you're getting like whatever Dream Fragments 24 times 0.8 is. Let's just say 42 or 40. So yeah, you're going way over 100%. You might get quite a bit of diminishing returns, and flat's really important. Like, flat's a real good way to scale the build. So you're dropping a lot. I think it's going to be more mana. I think it's going to be 300 more mana, but I reckon it'll be a little bit of a loss in DPS. Is it 39 on ring? Okay. Graffiti, I'm about to go to over 9k in the next half an hour, I reckon. Yeah, maybe. That'd be pretty interesting if you could go double Dream Fragments and then switch back to a focus. That would be Giga Chad. That's Giga Chad energy right there. Like a 350 energy shield focus with like 180 mana. That would be some crazy damage. Yeah. It's pretty interesting to think about. I've got to try it for sure. The power you gain from that, maybe. It just depends how the flat interacts or whether it's still good to get the like how much is it where it's just not worth it. Diminishing returns. So this ritual's just screwed, eh? I just have no choice. Oh, here we go. Refresh. Should I refresh? Should I do it? Should I cuck myself? Yep. Boom. Okay, didn't happen. Heh. Joke's on you. No, I don't. It's glitched. Have I considered getting adorned? Yeah, that's the secret tech. Kidding. I'm kidding, Glam. Calm down. I like that one. It's just too good. Nah, I'm not gonna get adorned. Not yet. I have to. Maybe if I thought about it a bit more, it'd be actually better. But I can't see it outscaling the shock magnitudes. I just want to do the 2 Dream Fragment setup just to piss everyone off in the comments. Like, it's going to be hilarious. Like, even if it's not better, do it anyway. See ya, Caro. Yeah, I've got 1 Dream Fragments, but it's corrupted, so I'm going to buy a second one and replace it. But I'm going to test them both out at the same time just to see what mana it goes to. I'm curious if it's better to use 2 Dream Fragments and a focus. What jewels to recommend for ES build? Probably spell damage, cast speed, and then just whatever you kind of want. Mana regen, anything to do with ES recharge or amount of ES, that sort of stuff. It's just the ES version. Yeah, it's always been corrupted. I bought it corrupted. Day 1 or 2. And I can't get rid of it. It's like a disease that no one wants to buy for a reasonable price because it's actually crap. I get like 600 ES or something. But somewhere between 400 and 600 for getting a normal one. It's something silly. When I get the second Dream Fragments, if anyone wants to lend me like a 350 or 300 focus with mana, so we can see the numbers, that'd be funny to test. Don't really want to buy one to test. It'd be funny if it was the play to use 2 Dream Fragments and the actual go back to the other focus after everyone's bought the shield.
Didn't break a sweat.
Why didn't I catalyst it? I found it as a drop. Sorry, I didn't find it as a drop. I bought it for someone that already had it as a drop and had it corrupted. I don't know if he corrupted it and then sold it, or if he got it dropped as corrupted. I just assume he got it dropped. But I mean, he sold it to me for 20 exalts, so he's probably a noob. Yeah. Yeah, I know. It was literally day 2 of League when exalts were like 2 divines to 1. So it was like 10 divines. It was everything I had at the time. But it was still, you know, a good price. Yeah, I'll be getting the Mana Flask for sure. There's not too much more for me to get after I get the Dream Fragments. Because don't forget I can sell my Dream Fragments for, well, let's just like 60 worst case. And I can buy most of the final upgrades for 60, and then it's just like stupid luxury upgrades like the Flask and such. Unless I have to buy a Giga Focus, we'll see. Yeah, exactly. No one knew it was that strong. I just read the Chilled and Frozen, and I was like, this is going to be one of the best rings in the game. Because there's no ways to deal with it. Well, no easy ways to deal with it like there is Info 1. No, there's no build guide yet. I'm working on it. It's coming out after Christmas. Thursday or Friday. I'll make a pretty comprehensive one, because if you just try swap to it, and you don't know all the intricacies of it, you'll have 5k mana, and you'll struggle. And you'll blame me. If you want to get a little bit ahead of the curve, you can buy an Amulet that's +3 with mana. Something like that. And I would say the shield, but I might be changing that if the double Dream Fragments is better. I guess the real question is a ring slot with Ingenuity better than a focus slot or shield slot? That's actually what we're really weighing up here, because 39% mana for Dream Fragments, 42, 45, whatever it is for the shield. You're basically deciding between a ring that's times 0.8 or a focus.
In this object, I can feel
But you can get more mana and ES on a focus as well. What else apart from mana and spell level? Flat ES is what you would like as well. I've got another one in my bank. I'll show you in a second. That's perfect. Pretty much perfect. So yeah, flat spell. Sorry, not flat spell. Flat ES. The +3 gems. Mana. And I mean, I guess int because you can have the plus. You get mana from that, so that helps. You could get cast speed if you really wanted to, but I'm not going to get cast speed on mine. I've actually got rarity on my one. But cast speed would be more damage. I did see one with cast speed that was very similar today. I didn't buy it because I didn't really want to spend 20 divines, whatever it was. I thought about it. Yeah, cast speed would be this. But I've got a few little extra things on mine as well, which like made it kind of similar. Oh, I didn't check the ritual and I missed one. Wow, I'm so silly. Been doing this too much today. I feel like Double Dream is trolling. It's not trolling if it's better. People might think it's trolling, but if it's actually like logically better, numbers wise, then I don't really care what people think. All I care is about the numbers. Do I do more damage? Is my ES or damage higher? How much am I weighing up?
not yet.
But it would be funny. Where is it? Oh, is it? Oops. Oh. I'm going to blame chat again. I'm going to specifically blame Clan because I was reading his... Does rarity affect ritual rewards? I don't think so. I think it's just the mobs. I hope not, because I don't have very much at the moment. Well, you can get cast speed on the shield. Right? I'm saying go 2 Dream Fragments and get a focus with like 30% cast speed. You're not losing that much. You're gonna... I mean, I know you can get more with the double, but it's not the end of the world.
Speak.
I want like 95 divines, and then I can just buy a nice Dream Fragments. Sick of having a bad one. Yeah, I need to reward myself for the grind. Taking me 2 days, I'd say. I spent a lot of divines on other things, but taking me 2 days to get this many in one hit.
User was moved to your channel.
Oh, sorry guys. I
Disconnected.
gotta stop having that up when I stream because it actually blows my ears out. Probably yours as well. What do we need here? Ritual. Yeah. Yeah, this TeamSpeak I use with my mates, like after 2 hours of being AFK, it just chucks you in the AFK channel and it's so annoying. Sometimes you just sit in the channel and don't speak for 2 hours because, you know, you're just chilling and it interrupts you. I think, Graham, I think we need to start thinking it in terms of more like yeah, we can maybe get a bit more damage, but it's probably better to get more mana, just in general. Because don't forget, mana scales really well with the build. You might even be able to just outdo the damage with the mana. Like you maybe the shield and the ring, like the Trial Master shield and the ring, just gives you more mana, and that just is more damage. But it's definitely more survivability. And the main concern people are going to have with the build is the mana. They're going to look at 8k and be like, wah. But if they look at it and it's 12k, now we're talking, you know? Don't forget you get a lot of cast speed just based off mana as well. So as long as you can maintain enough cast speed in your tree, on your jewels, you might not need to pick it up on gear as much. I do understand how powerful it is. I'm not stupid. But again, we don't really know without the numbers, so we'll test it and we'll go from there. We can't speculate too much on it. Just a reminder for those that are on YouTube, I actually do stream on Twitch. So if you're not seeing chat, it's because I'm over there. And if you are on Twitch and you haven't followed, I'd really appreciate a follow, as I want to get the affiliate stuff going over the next couple of days. Thank you for all the support, guys. I do appreciate it. I'm enjoying streaming, which is cool. Wouldn't do it full time, but I enjoy doing it as a hobby. Oh, did that even do anything? I wasn't looking at my screen. Where did my rituals go? Oh, well. Hopefully it did something. I don't want to go through here and hit them. But we'll just do these. We're nearly there. What are all these crap maps, though? Hey, Alex. How you going, man? Can I explain the 100% mana base versus ES mana spark? Well, for a start, the damage is a lot more. I would say at least double, maybe more. The one-shot ability is a con. You definitely can more likely to get one shot. But in saying that, your energy shield isn't the same as mana. Like you can't treat energy shield and add the mana together and be like, I have 14k, because a lot of the times when you have energy shield, you don't have energy shield because you're standing on like burning ground or something's just hit you, and that's tricky. Whereas the mana version, you're always at full. You have like 3000 regen and you're always at full. Definitely the sustain on the mana version is better. You just feel a lot more comfortable. The other bonus is you can basically spec out of all ES nodes, so you can not only get more damage, but you do have leftover points for whatever you want to do. That's a juicy sell if he actually wants to pay 16 for it. I guess the... Where was I with it? Yeah, so you have a lot of extra points. If you want to do more damage, you can do more damage. If you want to do what I've done and get more movement speed... Sure, whatever, I don't care. You can do that. So it's just nice to have that flexibility. It feels so much more comfortable than the other one. What wand is that? I'll show you in a sec. Maybe when he's ready. It's not great. I just crafted it. Like, literally crafted it in a map. Yeah, it's okay, but it's missing a lot. Let's go ready to trade. What's my rarity? It's sitting at like 80 or something at the moment, but I'm doing a big transition respec, so I'm planning to get it back up with the shield and swap them out, depending on if I'm bossing or not. Alright, that means we can buy dream fragments though. I can buy a nice one because I have a lot of money. That's good. 106. Is there anything good for 106? A little bit spicier than normal. No. I do want a decent cold res roll as well on it, so I might hold off a little bit on it. Just don't want to be too tight on the resists. Yeah, I was using the guilt ones. Debating whether to use focus or Uxols. If you're the ES version, you probably want to use the focus. Or damage. If you're my version, unless you've got 2 dream fragments, potentially the focus is better. Otherwise, the shield, the Trial Master shield. What's priority regarding gear? Dream fragments is mandatory on the build. That's number 1. And then you need to get a really good +3 amulet, because you need to anoint lightning rod on it. So you're going to spend 12 divines on it. You're going to want it to be good. And then you just need to have really good ES gear. A lot of the ES gear you have now will be okay, but you might transition now. Like, let's say you have 4.5k mana now, and you transition, you're going to have 5.5k. And you're not going to have ES. So you're going to feel comfortable on that? That's the question. So you might want to have, like, really boost up to that 7k sort of mark, or 6.5 before you swap. You'll have a much better time of it. No, I delete Simulacrum in 2 seconds. It's a joke. I can just stand still. That was before I even got this level of gear. That was 2 days ago, when I had like 7,000 now.
Your soul will join my steeple of death.
Yeah, it is expensive, I know. I've literally know exactly your pain because I've been grinding for one for 2 days. And I've got enough now just for another one. So I can sell my corrupted one. Or potentially use 2, but I'm still selling my corrupted one either way. Missed one again. Use the massive metamorphosis. It's better. Get pure power at the top. Get this one over here, which will, and lightning quick. Saves a lot of points. Well, the other benefit of going, I mean, I kind of mentioned it before, is the move speed. So I can't explain to you how nice it is to have 37.5% move speed. Where is this last ritual? How have I missed it? Again. So frustrating. Maybe I don't need it. Right, chance of dream fragments. Let's go. Damn. I believed. Right, now dream fragments is 100 divines. Whoa. Gone up. Crazy. Crazy scene. Oh, was anyone here yesterday when that dickhead tried to offer me 5 divines for that 7 divine jewel? Well, I sold it for 7. That's a good price. Crap roll, but a good price, and it's not corrupted. But yes, someone else has got it. Unlucky. Oh. Hold. Hold. It's a very bad roll. Like, it's dog shit. I'm gonna have to divine it. Cool, not corrupted. Alright. How to not pay for divines. Alright, do we divine it? How many do we sink into this? Start with 6? I need like, I don't know how much cold res I need. More than that. It did hit the 50 though, that's funny. 30 to 50. But we'll do more than that. This cold res 25. 26 and 47, I'm happy with that. That's good.
How can I help?
Alrighty. Go with, I don't think I have any of these. What have I done? What have I done?
How can I help?
Bottling. Don't care, just give me them. Oh, it's so nice. Okay. 8-3. 8-6. DPS goes from 130. You lose so much DPS. Okay. Yeah, it's a 200 ES gain for me, which is nice. Then when I swap to my amulet here, I'm getting to 9k, and I've got one other item to get, which will get me over the 9k for sure. So we're close. Definitely close. I'm gonna sell this one for 75. So this was the amulet plan we were asking before. Ideally, you could probably get rarity over, sorry, cast speed over rarity for more damage. Yeah, so that's the best one I've got by quite a bit. Speaking of amulets, that one's pretty good. That one might be better than mine. I swear I'm not buying them all to scam you guys. I will sell them to you guys for cheap if I do find one that I like. That's kind of nutty. Lower mana though. I don't know, we'll see. Neural it up. 32, so you can divine it to better mana for sure. What's the ES? Drops a bit. Oh no, it's the same. Now it is the same. You lose the spell damage though, so you're going to lose some deeps. Yeah, you lose 5k deeps. But you also gain attributes. So you can get rid of all these attributes. Really the whole lot, so you can go full int. It's going to be more mana. So this is actually better, this new one I bought. That's stupid. If only that mana roll was like tier 12. Insane that would be. There's heaps of them on the market. There's so many on the market. That's annoying. Now I gotta decide which one I'm gonna do. I mean, it's got to be this one because I can get rid of all the nodes and it's going to be way too strong. I know that for a fact. I can also divine the mana up another 15. Might just send it now, actually. Oh, 51. Perfect. Perfect. Oh, that's insane. That was like perfect. Besides the strength. Alright, so now it's really good. 8-8. 8-7. So this is the new one. Now. Yeah, it had piercing shot on it. At which point would you recommend swapping? Or do you mean to the mana version? It's more of a money that you need rather than a point. You just need a lot of currency. I still got to fix a few bit of my res as well. I can divine a couple of pieces to fix it. I mean, I guess you got enough currency, you can anoint the lightning rod, but you just need to make sure the gaze is high enough. 45 div? Nah, you probably need dream fragments plus like 100. You're literally going to be able to unspec every single attribute node on the tree for int. So that's going to give me like 30 more mana, at least 30 or 40. Top of that other one. Would be nice. I don't want to test it, to be honest. I guess I can do that now. So with this one, 875, how many can we actually respec before the build breaks? Going to be the shield bottleneck, right? Yeah, so that's how many. And it has no dex, so I have to get the dex. All right, so let's write this number down. 8793. The DPS 177,500. Then we swap out to this amulet.
Closer to legend.
Piercing shots now. Convincing it. Then we can keep going with the respecs. So we can go this one, this one, this one. Is that all of them? Yeah, better DPS. That's incredible.
Inspiring.
Yeah, this one's considerably better. That's crazy. This one is 8934. So it's 200 more ES and 2000 more DPS. Crazy. What an easy find. That's all my travel nodes. I don't have any strength or anything. Literally gives 40. It's crazy. Best way to farm currency is ritual. Right, now I need currency to anoint lightning rod so I can use this thing. Like, compare that to the one I'm currently using. Well, besides it breaking my shield, it's 8934, and then when I respec everything back, which I'll do now. Keep saying ES instead of mana. Sorry, I've been doing that for ages. People keep telling me that. More decks.
A step closer to
So that amulet gives me 400 ES more. One amulet. This one's still pretty decent. This one's giving me 400 more. Crazy. Thoughts on the chest piece with the insta blinking? That's pretty cool, but it's not the way I'm gonna go with it. Right. Someone needs to buy this dream fragment so I can buy all the things and get over 9,500. I'll sell it for 70. I'll sell it for 70. I don't care anymore. Get this out of my inventory. Maybe I'll do 65. I don't even care at this point. But we'll leave it there for a sec. How come no one's buying these boots? They're incredible. Fire sale. Give me some currency. No worries, Joe. Glad you're enjoying it. What are my links on Spark? Acceleration, Inspiration, Control Destruction, Considered Casting, and Lightning Exposure. I don't use Arcane Tempo. And I could potentially drop it. This is what's crazy. This is actually another crazy thing with the damage that you can do. I'll show you. Lots of support. So what you can do is, because you're taking these nodes on the tree, these projectile speeds, it's actually not too bad to drop acceleration. I wouldn't do it for like mapping, but like this is still really good. And now I have 211k. So you can easily do that. Get the DPS even higher. So for bossing, I reckon that's the play. Why didn't I play crit? This is just better than crit. Way better. Not even a competition. So my DPS, if I decide to use that with the amulet, let's see what that goes to. That's the 20 for that one. Then I can respec all the points. So it's going to be 230. Yeah, it's going to be 230 with it. Crazy. Lightning rod is better. But yeah, they literally I could just play this if I wanted to, because my proj speed is still fast enough due to the nodes over here. Projectile speed nodes. Yeah, maybe I'll do the boss later and I'll stick in that, and we'll see how much damage we can get on him. My dream fragments to sell. Need currency. Need to anoint this one. And live the dream. I'm not getting a better one than that. The attribute respecting is too strong. Nah, crit's not more damage. I disagree. You lose lightning rod and you lose too many points on the tree. I mean, maybe if you're adorned, which I think you are in Giga min-max, but it's kind of hard to tell without path of building. You still use lightning rod, but you're not getting the same benefits. You're getting half of it. Getting like a 15% modifier instead of 30. I shouldn't say no, because I don't actually know. But I guess if you were Giga invested multiple mirrors, maybe it'd be better. Yeah, but tooltip doesn't really matter, Demon. We look at tooltip for the plebs, but at the end of the day, it doesn't actually matter on tooltip. Guess I just got a map while I wait. I can get this one going. Then I can buy the item I want, and I'm going to get to almost 10k mana. I'm pretty sure crits factored into tooltip, for sure. Yeah, I'll tell you what, I basically got a guy who was like a genius in math to look it up, and he came to the conclusion when he looked at the actual way it's calculated, like the fancy calculation, that it is 30%. So he looked at the equation, and he basically explained as long as the range is that high, you're getting about 30%. So everyone can keep telling me it's 20 or 15, I'm not going to believe them. I believe that my guy over what other people say on Reddit. There you go. I think it's actually 28% or 29%, but I'm just going to keep saying 30 until someone can disprove me, like actually, and make me understand it. I might be too stupid to understand it. It does depend on your range, I get that. That's why I'm saying it's 29. Yeah, the max lightning on the tree helps it as well. At the end of the day, you're going to see me do some real stupid things with this build, and we'll find out then. I've actually been a little bit hesitant to stream because of the disbelievers, but I know deep down how strong it is. Nah, I can't release the guide today. I want to put a little bit more effort into it than what I've been doing with the previous ones. It's going to take a few things. I know a lot of people will be able to understand from me just talking about it for 20 minutes, but I want to release a video where maybe more of the player base can grasp the concepts. But I haven't told you the hidden tech yet. Once you see the hidden tech, even more so, you'll start to believe. We're only halfway there, boys, in the build. Hidden tech exists. It does exist. Glenn, you could buy my dream fragments, and I could go get the other thing I need. You know, we could all be done with this hidden stuff. Bible using Legionnaire? I don't know, maybe, but I feel like you're going to need Arcane Surge and all the shenanigans with that for it to be even near as good. I don't think it'll work with Gremlin. Not with 8k mana. The amount of stuff that this node is pulling with this much mana is insane. The mana regen and the cast speed. But I haven't looked at Gemling, so I don't know. Dream Fragments is definitely needed for the build, yes. The other ring you need is same cost? No. The other ring you need is just a generic ring. These are about 10 divines, 10 to 20. Something like that. You mainly need it to cap res. Res is really tricky to get when you start min-maxing it. I've completed the map. People need to tell me when I've completed a map and I don't keep clearing it. Tell you what, we haven't got anything on the stream. That's for sure. Can't wait to get messages to buy the ring and then say, oh, I didn't see it was corrupted. That's what I'm really excited for. Everything is deleted. There is no need for roads. That is true. Yeah, Ritual's the best because you can get these nodes. Once you get these nodes, you have a really good chance to get Audience King. So these 4, and then these 2 help a lot as well. You get them quite a bit. I've gotten 6 in 2 days. Is that the Whitling bank? Yeah, I've got 2 Whitlings as well. So it's been doing well for me. Oh, it must be a different one then.
How can I help?
Or is it Whitling? Not Whitling? What's the other one? That's insane. What's it called? The Sinister Erasure. Am I blind? Oh, this one. Okay. So these are both insane, are they? I haven't seen any, I would have noticed. How much are they? Okay. Probably should be looking at divines for them right now. That's 8. 18. Pretty cool. Sinistral Annulment. Is that another one that's cracked?
Hey,
So basically, if you see purple, double check. That one, Dextral Annulment. Just all the purples. Same. No. Ingenuity or Dream Fragments? Well, like, Dream Fragments if you can buy them at the same time, but Ingenuity is a lot cheaper than Dream Fragment. Normally people get that first. Wow. So you can just get wrecked. You reroll and hit it, you just get wrecked. That's actually BS. That should not exist. Bank, if you have Twitch, by the way, I'm over there, and there's a lot more people chatting in there. If you would like to move over. It's up to you, though. What do I have socketed? Mana. So I've got 6% mana, which is giving me 42% mana. Priest. should I wait for the upcoming build or follow your current one? I mean, if you have 200 divines, you could wait. Otherwise, just do the current one in max roll, and then maybe you can do this in a few weeks. Get far enough currency. But it's not cheap. You need a lot of the same gear. The gear is very similar. It's just better gear. You just need very good gear. It's not those. It's a special type of core. Soul core of the Zelati. Yeah, so it's soul core. Sorry, I didn't see that part. Which is now double the viewership of YouTube. We did it, guys. We migrated to Twitch. Almost. Can't wait to do a DPS check on this with the couple of last few upgrades. Is the shield better than a +2 focus? For this mana version, I'd say yes.
Didn't break a sweat. A rare treasure. A natural feel.
So how many people watching right now are actually doing the mana version? Is anyone doing it, or is everyone just kind of watching because they're interested? How are you going? What's your mana? Where do you get Sigil of Power? You get a staff that has it, and you weapon swap to it. Rubisks, what's your mana on the mana version? What have you got to? And how's it feeling for you? I was swapped today, missing the amulet. Before swap with shield is 7.8. Okay, you're doing quite well. You should be fine. Two exalts. I don't think I've seen that before.
Power in this object. I can feel it.
Divine Orb.
Speak. Time is of the essence. Go.
My mana version with Dream, 7.1k mana, 185k tools. It got the focus though. Nice. You've got a lot of mana with just the focus. How are you liking it, Pyro? You find it better? Just interested people's thoughts. And do you have all the move speed nodes? My dream fragments is 30 divines underneath a normal dream fragments, and it's still not selling. What a joke.
Didn't break a sweat.
Did I corrupt my maps? Yeah, I corrupt my maps. Stops at the jewel slot here. Okay. So you're going for more damage? Or are you going to eventually come around here?
A rare treasure.
Yeah, I know you can control mouse, so I'm just so used to doing it that way. Ah, okay. Yeah, so once you get it, do the move speed. Yeah, no, 100%. The move speed feels so nice, guys. And if you are, if you do have the opportunity, get 35% move speed boots. Like, it's just insane. What mods do you not run? I can run every mod without even looking. These things are tanky. Why are they so tanky? Guess delirium. Squishy with 2 wires, yep. Should I go rarity or mana? That's a good question. I'm not actually really sure. I mean, I guess if you can survive and you're comfortable in tier 15s and ritual, you should probably go rarity. But if you want the power, then mana. I'm gonna get a rarity shield on this build, like, soon. After I get the build. I just have to get the build running so I can make a guide first. I don't mind getting a bit less currency. And then I'll get the shield and I'll swap it back and forth between maps. Bam. What did I say? You gotta sell on hype. Rule 1, sell on hype. Yeah, the fight mana is a bit low. 10% increase max mana is good. Your suffixes are dead though. I probably would keep looking before I lightning rod that one. Hopefully didn't pay too much for it. $15. Uh-oh. Hey, it'll still probably sell when the video drops. Yeah, it's all skills and it's got rarity and it's got the manas. It's still alright. We get so much percent mana that flat the scales so much. So getting plus ES, plus mana, and int is crazy.
Didn't break a sweat.
I believed in Snitch. He disappoints yet again. You just gotta sell on hype. When you looked at it and said it's only released 30 minutes ago, that's when you should have sold. In fact, you probably should still sell it now for 200. Still probably overhyped. What tier to level 19 and 20 uncut gems? 19's dropped all the time in 15s. 20s, I haven't seen one. I've been doing 82s. I don't know if I'm just getting really unlucky. Yeah, for sure. You definitely need lightning rod. I'll read that in a second, scenes. Sorry, just gonna finish this. I always miss the rituals when I look at chat. I kind of read it, but I'll read it properly. I don't know too much about Invoker though, so I'll have to have a look. And 60, and suck my dick. That is a bit rude. Hopefully that was no one in chat. No, I gotta keep these PG best I can. Sorry, Zephyr. I'll tell you what, for you I'll do 65. Only you. Alright. I've been looking a while. I'm thinking about trying to spark Archmage on Invoker. I'm curious about the synergies of Huge Spirit and Death with a potential crit spark build. Do you think we lose too much from Double Shock and Arcane? What are you gaining from Invoker? Like, go into a bit more details for me on the Spirit and Defense. I don't know Invoker too well, so what does that part of Invoker give you? I can tell you why dropping Arcane Surge is not really allowed to do it, but I just need some more information on the Invoker. You just basically get insane survivability. Is that what you're saying? And then you're gonna just abuse the Fox stuff. Okay. It probably will work, but I doubt it will be higher because you're just losing so much cast speed and mana. And this build is incredibly tanky. Like when I get over 10k mana, it's gonna be insane. Yeah, and this is the thing with this build, it leverages every single one. It leverages this Arcane Surge, it leverages the shocks, and it also leverages the exposure. You're literally hitting every single thing to an insane level. So I think the ascendancy is way too strong. I don't know too much about Invoker though, so I don't want to just like say it's not. I don't want to just be like it's useless and crap, but you're just losing so much. I'd love to know more a bit about Invoker and what it offers, but again, I've only played this build so far, so yeah, interesting idea though. Yeah, to be honest, I have thought about it. I was like, why has no one with Invoker tried this sort of stuff yet? But I haven't gone into too much detail other than just thinking that. I know Invoker is really strong. Oh, good man. I like more ideas. It's the only way you learn, right? My favorite part about this game is min-maxing and finding little intricacies here and there, so it's always good for discussion. Just a reminder to those on YouTube, I am also on Twitch if you prefer to use that platform. I'm slowly converting you all to Twitch. Think it's worth the div investment for ritual? Yeah, 100%. Damn, are you being toxic again? He definitely exists. His name's Orbs. He came and spoke to us in stream. When subscribe? I don't know. I would never ask any of you to subscribe though, like with real money. I wouldn't mind the Twitch Primes, but I would never make anyone pay money to watch me. I think it's going to be a couple of days for the subs.
There is power in this object. I can feel it.
Yeah, it does. It feels like picking pennies off the floor. That's what everyone said that I've spoken to, and it's why I hate it as well. Any other way of appreciating your work? Oh man, just I don't know. I enjoy this as well. Like hanging out and chatting, like just engaging with people, like that. That's what does it for me. I am a teacher. Like my full-time job is a teacher, so I enjoy just answering questions and helping people out. You should buy his dream fragments. No. That sounds like borderline RMT.
Didn't break a sweat.
How much mana regen? I don't want to look at it because it's about to go up another like 200, but I think it's, yeah, 2-3, but it's going to be about 2-5 soon. I've just got like a couple of upgrades that I'm so close to getting as soon as the stupid Dream Fragment sells. And it's gonna get me close to that 9.5k mana. Maybe even 10k, we'll see. I wonder if I can get 10k before I make the video. That'll be so nice to have over 10k mana. There is this one with this other secret tech lamb, but there's only like one that exists and it's multiple hundreds of divines. Let me sell my kidney. Yeah. I've actually seen a couple of them, but it's like such a small power increase for so much, but it's very cool. Secret tech. It's not even that secret. There's just like literally like other builds that are getting it, so it's so expensive. Did I use Midnight Braid? I never used it. I just used like a res belt with mana till I got Ingenuity, but you know, it doesn't really matter too much. Just get Ingenuity as soon as you can. I'm going to change the max. Well, I'm not going to change the max roll. I'm going to make a new max roll for this build. It's pretty different. Different enough for me to make a new max roll and not confuse a bunch of people. That's why I'm taking my time with it. I want to do it right by you guys and everyone, so I'm going to put a bit of effort into the max roll. And I'm gonna spend more than an hour making the video. I'll spend like 4 or 5. So it's pretty comprehensive, and I can explain all the mechanics. But the chance of this build being nerfed is a lot less than all the other builds out there, so I'm pretty confident in it surviving the ban wave when they get back from holiday. I can only afford the shield with mana orbs. Is it bad? What do you mean? Mana orbs. You need mana orbs. Oh, do you mean like a completely other thing? Like another unique? Yeah, you can only do this build with the Dream Fragments as well, so it's going to be very, very end game. Oh, I almost died then. That was so close. Where is this ritual? Yeah, I'm going to have a magic farm on as well. I'm going to swap it back and forth. Just started Spark Archmage at 58. Probably a little early. Do you have a lot of mana pieces on gear? If you're struggling, get some mana on gear. Can we get a drop? I swear I haven't got anything on stream yet. Besides the divine. That doesn't count. There's not 7 divines. Is there an entry budget to the build? Yep. Dream Fragments, and you want like 100 divines. Got 1.4k mana so far. How does the damage feel dog shit at 58 when you have 1.4k mana and you're using Archmage? Like, what is your tooltip DPS? $723? What? That can't be right. How are you level 58 with 700 tooltip? What are you doing? Enable Archmage? Okay, have you right-clicked Archmage in the skill thing? So you got to go in here and right-click it to start it. Done that? It's enabled. How are you doing 700 DPS with Archmage enabled and over 1,000 mana? There's no way. There's no way. Okay, the dream. Go on. Do not try undercut me. Oh no. This is happening too much. Sorry, I didn't see it was corrupted. I literally don't know, Belt. That's insanity to me. Have you got passive skills? Like the gem level itself with like spell damage would be more than 700. What could you possibly have in there that's not making it work? What happens if you turn Archmage off? If you turn it off, what does it go to? Yeah, but even if you have 1,000 mana Archmage equipped, you're going to do more than 700 DPS. There's something wrong. 400 without Archmage. What? Put less damage supports? Yeah, like, ow. I mean, you've got these damage support, not these ones specifically, but you've got some supports in, right? Like at least like Arcane Tempo and Controlled Destruction. Yeah, Controlled Destruction, Light Mastery, Inspiration, Conduction. What's Conduction doing? Is that bricking it? Is conduction bricking the hell out of it? I feel like that's doing something that shouldn't. I need to have a look at it though. Yeah, you don't need that in there. You can take that out. That's gonna not be necessary. Yeah, take that out and put arcane tempo in. So this one, more cast speed. So your damage will probably go to about 1,000 then with that. Do you need inspiration at the moment? Are you running low on mana when you're casting it? Okay, so take out inspiration and put in considered casting. So put that one in. And then I would probably use either acceleration or persistence instead of the light mastery. Don't use the light mastery either. And use either acceleration or persistence. The persistence, this one here. Is it trash for leveling though? Like he's mapping. Use acceleration for sure. Okay, let's just tell him the best one. So it'd be control destruction, arcane tempo, and then we're going to go acceleration because it feels nice. And considered casting, do we think? Or do we think exposure? LE focus maybe? Yeah, you could try out LE focus if you want as well. But use those supports. Hopefully you're around 1.52k now. That'll help. No worries, man. What we're here for. Can I hover over my gloves? I've had my gloves for ages. It's probably my weakest piece now, but it works for the build, so I'm not going to change it. Yeah, get a +1 gem wand if you can as well, Belt. Well, and focus if you can. Or staff, yeah. Anything. Anything that's plus. Never selling dream fragments. Never releasing video. Yeah, it just does the ES energy shield from your actual gear. I actually only have a level 20 spark. So I need to also do that. Pretty funny. There's some more damage. Is 21 Spark even showing tooltip though? It probably works, but I don't know if it's showing on tooltip. Is anyone using 21 Spark over 20? And is it showing on tooltip for you? Sure, a few of you have a 21. Yeah, I've got 2 people. Yeah, it says it doesn't work. That's what I heard as well. Yeah, that's exactly what I heard. Yeah, I know. I can't justify that much money for something that may not work. Until they fix it, I don't care. Does it make you cut? Does the mana cost go up?
A rare treasure.
Is quality important for Spark? Yes, it is. If you're getting some gem cutter prisms, put them on your Spark. If you have extra projectiles, I think. Nice.
Didn't break a sweat.
I was only going to stream for 2 hours. How long have I been streaming for now? Ah, exactly 2 hours. No, 2 hours and 30 minutes. I'll stream for a little longer. I don't want to stay up too late tonight. It's 1 AM for me now. Christmas Day for me now. Merry Christmas, guys. Those that celebrate it. Otherwise, happy 25th of December. No worries, man. Hope it works out. There's a lot of stuff to learn with this game, and everyone's got to start somewhere. Just realized my birthday was 2 days ago. We just locked in Poe or something. Fair enough.
Thank you.
I really got to stop being lazy and get the Twitch alerts to work. But maybe once we hit the 7-day streaming, I'll take a good look at all of the stuff we can do, and I'll make it look nice for you guys. And maybe we'll do webcam when I'm back from holiday, or not holiday, Christmas Day. Yeah, what's YouTube going to do with that, Glam? Is YouTube going to be happy with that? That's the issue. Bro, do you use mobility? Nah. I just have high move speed. I guess we're sticking to non-DMCA songs. See, this is my theory, right? I watch streams before. I'm not going to mention names. Sometimes I really don't like the music and it puts me off the stream. Now, if you want to listen to music, you could just listen to music and put it a bit lower, and then everyone can just have their own custom music playing if they would like to listen to music. So, I don't know. Like, that just makes more sense to me personally. I don't know. I could be wrong with that one, but I don't know. Yeah, but Bank, if I had music playing, wouldn't that be really awkward? If you were listening to my music at the same time as your music, you wouldn't be able to, would you? So, but Glam, you can put your own music on. That's the thing, and then it won't be quiet. So that's why I'm stuck in two minds about it. I don't know if it's necessary. And also, I won't be as engaged because I'll be listening to music. I think the whole dynamic will kind of change. I might try it one day and see how we go, but I think a lot of people like listening to their own music when they play. Best budget-friendly Amulet annoyance? For the ES build? A good question. I mean, pretty much anything that says energy shield. So I got a different tree, so it's hard for me to tell, but maybe some people in chat can say some budget ones. If I played music, this would just be a Mathel stream. Let's just put it that way. Australian, listening to DJ sets. That's all it will be. Okay, I'll copy paste it into YouTube for the other guy. Logan, this is what Twitch is saying. Are you Mathel? He lives in Adelaide. He's like a 10-hour drive from me. So he's like the middle of Australia, the middle south of Australia. I'm like the west side of Australia, like west bottom corner. When your country is a continent. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the city I live in is the most isolated city in the world. I live in Perth. There's like 3 million people here, but I think we're the furthest from any other city in the whole world. Are these worth anything? Real question is, YD, are you north or south? You can corrupt it for fun, alright? Wasn't even paying attention. Can you break into his house and get his secret tech? Unlucky. That's truly unlucky. I mean, the mana's a bit low, but that car speed's crazy. Oh, I'm also north. Oh. Where can we see your build? You can't really see it anywhere yet because I'm still working on it, but I'm going to release a guide in 2 days, so stay followed. You can also follow me on YouTube or subscribe to me on YouTube, and it will come out when it's ready.
Time is of the essence.
YouTube link? Sure. I really need to do an exclamation mark YouTube. What's your in-game name? Squishy with 2 Y's. No, but I've seen it with the flask and it's broken. Absolutely broken. I would love to get it before I do the guide, but I don't know if I'll have enough currency. Are you playing Spark without PS? Yep. I'm using the chain nodes though. So here. Which is better value than PS these days. We didn't know about this tech before I released that first video, but it's really, really strong. Yeah, so get these chain nodes and then get lightning rod. Rare belt better than midnight. If you need res, hey, don't offer me 10. Don't do it. Someone buy an item for full price for once. No, never lucky. Better rare belt better than midnight. If you need res, mana, res belt. Otherwise, it's gonna have to wait till you get ingenuity. 2 divines. 2 divines. What do you mean 2 divines? It's 15. What? That's insane. This keeps getting worse. I think I bought those boots for like 20. But I'll show you the boots in a second. Tell you what, the training's not gone well tonight. Can't sell my dream fragments. No one will buy my items. Oh well. We'll play a quick guessing game after this. We'll get out of that. I did say it before, so if you already know the answer, don't put an answer in chat. But how much do you reckon I paid for these? Put some guesses. One X, 5 div. Alrighty, you guys know it's gonna be low. You can know it's gonna be low. 15. Any others? It's squishy with 2 eyes. Yes, it was 15 divines, which is crazy. They're at least 60. They are 35 move speed, by the way. I've been trying to get them for 2 days. I was gonna pay like 50 divines for them as well. My blink not working. What? Oh, when I turned this off, I broke it. Hey, what's going on? There we go. 15 div. I've seen 2 div drops since playing and I'm level 91 off. And you got to get yourself some ritual going. So it's good money. Yeah, the flask is insane with the build. Just not priority for me yet. It's more of a luxury item, especially the mana version. The mana version is insane with. No, I know that one as well, but it was also I had the Archmage on both, which was breaking it. It wasn't actually giving me the blink. I was showing that guy before. I was turning Archmage on and off for him, and I broke it. But I have done that as well, Damon. I know you have to wait at the start. Oh, oh. Yeah, oh, have we done it? We actually sold it? I don't believe until the divines are momentary. Okay, let's see. Let's see what he's got to offer me. Oh. Very cool. Very cool. Ignore. Leave party. Worth. Was it you? Nice. Nice. Corrupt. I don't have the balls for that. Sorry, Morph. I was talking to someone in another chat. I'm also streaming on Twitch. If you want to watch me over there, I'll link it in the chat. There's more chat going on in Twitch than YouTube, but happy to reply to both. What I might do is do the real toxic way of selling an item and start 10 divines and just go up and up and up and up and up. Just get spam message till almost like an auction. I know it's extremely toxic, but I'm so sick of having this stupid ring. Yeah, I know it's toxic, Alex, but I've been trying to sell it for 2 days, and every time someone messages me, they try to scam me or undercut me by like 20 divines. Oh, good man. Tell you what, we've not been lucky on these. I've been streaming. You guys are bad luck. Gonna get some food, be right back. Alright, I am here. Just eating. But if you want to ask questions, go for it. Be like 5 minutes or so. I've heard of it, but I haven't watched it. I'm just having cheese on crackers. My holiday plans, like tomorrow, well today I guess. Christmas Day. Oh, you mean? I'm my parents are coming over today, and I'm gonna make them breakfast. I'm gonna make spicy chorizo eggs on toast, and do some coffees. And then my girlfriend's going to her parents' house in the morning, and then we're all meeting together, so her family and my family at a house, and we're just having like afternoon Christmas dinner, going in the pool, drinking alcohol, and yeah, that's pretty much it for tomorrow. New Year's, I don't have any plans yet, but I'm going on another holiday for 3 days in the start of January for 3 days. Yeah, it's Christmas for me now. 1 a.m. Christmas Day. Thanks, Alex. You too. Buy a laptop so you can play. I'm going to buy a gaming laptop on Boxing Day sales. So I may be able to when we go down, but I'm going to spend time with friends, so I won't have too much fun to play. I won't be able to stream when I'm down. Guys, why can't we have nice things? Why they gotta be like this? Alright, I'm done. Same time. I'll stream for another 40 minutes. Hey Pod, how you going, man? What content do you recommend doing with this build? Anything. If we're gonna make money though, Ritual's the best. But you need to invest in it, which costs a lot of divines to get started. But once it's started, it's really good. I managed to put those in there. Can I see your ritual tree? Yep. So. How do you earn currency? You can start with Breach, and then once you get enough money, you can invest in Ritual and get these nodes. So Tempting Offers, He Approaches, Ominous Portents, and Spreading Darkness. You need to buy Audience of the Kings.
How can I help?
Kill them to get it. Yeah. Currently 500 exalts each, 4 of them. It's such a stupid bottleneck. Ritual boss hard. I can't really comment because I did it with this build. So maybe someone that's done it on the build that's not this strong can let you know. I just did it already. I bought all 4 and then I've sold every one that I've gotten after. Because I don't trust my RNG with the belt. I was going to go over here. Whatever, let's go through this. How much are drone fragments going for, the corrupted one? Does anyone undercut me? Mine's still the cheapest by 40 divines. About to put it up in price. The cheapest non-corrupted is 110 divines now. That's crazy.
Victory is mine. Garukan favors me.
I can't believe I haven't got anything from Ritual for 3 hours. That's insane. Yeah, you can get a Dream Fragments for those normal drops. Yeah, you can chance it with Sapphire Rings as well.
Victory is mine. A rare treasure.
Nearly 97, that's going to be kind of cool. Oh. This one didn't have it.
Speak.
Ooh, a +4. Come on, 10 divine. You got something we can craft.
Of course.
Right. Augment. Garbage. Garbage, garbage, garbage. Did it with the mind. Garbage. Dead.
Go on.
In the bin. Yeah. Such crap maps. I need to get rituals on these. Do sand spits. Hoping there's some good stuff this way. Yeah, Dreamfrag is going to the moon for some reason. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Merry Christmas to you as well, Bank. No worries. I haven't got a raw divine drop in like half the day. Maybe because I'm running such low rarity now. Yeah, need to get that amulet.
Sands take you.
What's your ritual zone level? 80. Oh, congrats on the belt, Fab. Yeah, that's the thing. You can get lucky with it, and then you just all good. I didn't get lucky. I was very sad. So I look at it as a 20 divine loss. Does anyone know the actual drop rate of the belt? Is it like 1 in 5, 1 in 4? Has anyone figured it out yet? Has someone done like 500 of them? Get a decent sample size. Did 100? How many belts in 100? Around 1 in 5? Okay. Yep, ritual you get, or invitations to fight the boss, and then you can get a belt.
A rare treasure.
Ants did 12 to 13 and got 1. All ants. What's he doing now? Is he doing a new build, or is he still on the Stormweaver? Buying a new build? Yeah, I was wondering when he was going to do one. He's so slow at this level. Yeah, it just keeps extending, clan. You just go for any direction you want. Matter. It'll just keep generating stuff. I've gone one direction like 500 maps, so I haven't hit a wall. Pass speed's very important on rings. Remember, it gets multiplied when you get ingenuity. So you almost get doubled stats. What charm? The stun one. I don't really know if I need it. I probably should use the rarity one. I'll keep it on for now.
Die, forgotten. Garukan favors me.
Bank. I did my first TFT trade. That's how I sustained them. I paid 13 exalts per one. I got 18 of them at level 7. I didn't want to do it, but I had to. Yeah, you can just get them on TFT. They sell them in bulk. Just go to the tablet tab. But yeah, 13 exalts is pretty cheap for one, considering it gives you 7. I think 10s cost about 23, 25.
I need more time. Away with you. Die forgotten.
For Pierce, Chain, or Fork? Probably Chain. It's the easiest to get with just these nodes here. So, that's my favorite. The world's second worst map.
Sand, take you. There is power in this object. I can feel it. Be unmade.
Oh, by the way, I made a guild, so if anyone wants to join the guild, just send me a message and I'll invite you to it. Probably should have mentioned that earlier. If anyone's not in a guild and they want to join, it's open to anyone. My ID is Squishy with 2 eyes. Don't get a signing bonus. But sometimes I post items in chat. Got 1 premium stash tab, so feel free to use that. Out of my own hard-earned money. The guild at the moment is called Mate. so I can figure out a better name. Yeah, just message me in game, Fishy with 2 eyes, and I'll invite you. I'll probably remember to advertise it more later. We'll get a few more people, I reckon. Eventually, I'm going to run out of friend slots because everyone always adds me as a friend. So I think it's better to do a guild one.
Yes.
Another +4. Come on, Org. Damn it. Going for the annul. $34? Yeah, alright. I do have... No, I don't have a haste. I'll craft it later.
Yes. Of course.
I will show you Simulacrum tomorrow. Not tomorrow, next time. Maybe tomorrow, if I stream tomorrow. I will show you that and the Breachstone stuff. I don't do Breach anymore, man. That sucks that you're crashing though.
Yes. What is it? Of course.
Go Atlas tree? Yeah. Yeah. Which boss is my favorite? Oh, the molten one. The molten one's just cool. It's not like fun, that map's crap, but the actual molten lava and running away from it, I think that's just cool design. But if you mean like bosses in terms of these bosses, Arbiter was pretty cool. But I didn't fight him very long. And also the Breach boss is pretty cool as well. How well rolled does the Mahu have to be a good focus? I mean, it depends on the build. If you're doing the mana build, it's mandatory. You have to use it over a focus. And I don't think it beats a focus. A focus beats it in a non-mana only build. I think the focus is better. Mana only, you have to go with it. Can you show Atlas again after the map? Oh, here we go. We're gonna get another scam. What's the bet? Do I finally sell it? Or do I get a message saying, can you do 60? Or, I didn't see it was corrupted. I feel like a leper. That ring. No one wants to get near me. It wasn't even my fault. That's all that was on offer when I bought it.
I need more time.
What is it?
That's the passive trait. I don't know if it's the best. I think I was using Fubgun's version, except he comes in here. Gets this. I've come down here to get this, but to be honest, I don't need this anymore. Maybe I'll put this back. Everyone is doing a build guide. You should do a how to progress Atlas guide. It's not really my style, man. I kind of just do what I feel like doing, and I'm not really a, I don't know, person that needs to do those type of guides. There's heaps of them out there. Yeah, pure mana is definitely better. Not even close, but it's a lot of investment. But the damage you can do and the survivability when you get it over 10k or 9.5, it's outrageous. Very, very broken build. Blades, I have a Dream Fragment, so I don't need to Icebreaker, and I can't do it with the mana version anyway.
I need more time.
Right, how much is Dream Fragments now? Gone up? 100 divines. Now there's one cheaper than mine, corrupted. Excellent. If it doesn't hit that. There. More rituals. I'll do whatever. I haven't hit an audience of the king the entire stream. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. We have 71 viewers in Twitch. Thanks for the viewership, guys. That's awesome. I think that's almost the most we've ever had. I appreciate everyone watching. If you wouldn't mind dropping a follow, that would really help me out. I will be making a build guide for this real soon. I just need to get a couple more pieces, and then obviously I've got Christmas today, Boxing Day, but then I'll try to get it out the day after. What do you want me to carry you with? Breachstone? Yeah, I can do a Breachstone for you if you want. I'll just do it for free, man. You just get me the Breachstone and I'll do it.
There is power in this object. I can feel it.
Oh, sorry, yeah, he can open it. I'll just come in. I don't mean him to actually give it to me.
Didn't break a sweat.
Like the filter. Oh, I didn't make it. Hooks did. But thank you. I like this boss fight. I was gonna say this guy. I mean, it's a bit silly, he just runs away, but I just find it kind of funny.
Get back here, creature.
This is not the greatest aura to have on the unique A for this build. I'm squishy with 2 Ys. You just messaged me. Broken the boss. Let me just finish this map, man, and I'll do it. I don't actually know what you need to do. Do you need to come in with me? Can you just stay outside? Does anyone know how to do a boss carry? What do I have to do? Can you just stay at the start? Just be in the map. Okay. So just try not to die, I guess. Yeah, I'm just wondering if he's going to get TP'd into the boss room, if he just has to stay alive, or how that works. I think he needs to open it. Oh, you mean he can run behind? Yeah, I get that, but I mean the boss room. Can he just stay outside the boss room? We'll figure it out, I guess.
There is power in this object. I can feel it.
Oh, what am I doing? Oh, let's do this. Oh, I'm gonna be very laggy on this. Not ideal. Okay. I've got a lot of ping, but that should be fine. I'm not gonna be able to dodge anything, but he might just slap me. This is like 500 ping. Does he have to open it to get to the thing? Or could I open it for people? But I can't really carry with this ping on most bosses. I might be able to do this one, but I can't, literally won't be able to dodge anything. It's that laggy. He has to open it. Oh, but can he go to the Australian realm and then do it? Then I have decent ping. I guess that would be the play, right? Yeah. Probably should have done that. Oh well. It's so laggy. Nah, it's too late, but it's alright, man. We'll either do it or I'll buy one and do it for you. I don't care. Don't stress. That's all good. Alright, let's go. Well, I don't know if you have to come with me. You can just stay there. Alright. That wasn't too bad. No worries, man. I had to do the dodge roll like half a second before. I think the ping will be too cooked, man. I'm quite tired. Nah, it's all good, man. You keep it. I'm all good. Alright, guys. I'm actually super tired. I need to go to bed. I'll try to do a stream tomorrow night. We'll see how I go. I might be too drunk to come on. But if I'm not on tomorrow night, I'll be on the day after. So, expect to see me there. But thanks for hanging out, guys. Again, if you haven't followed, please give me a follow on Twitch. But yeah, thanks for the support, guys. Have a good Christmas if you celebrate it, and if not, have a good day in general. See you guys.